Okay, y'all, we're here at my office and I have a super sketchy espresso machine that I picked up on Marketplace. It is an old Gaggia Carrezza, basically a super plasticky, burnt Italian espresso machine from probably 25 years ago. I have used it, I messed with it. It was not working when I got it. I cleaned it up. Here's the original portafilter, which certainly very solid. And then I got a bottomless portafilter. That's nice and clean. Gross. And so we're gonna set up a nice little espresso setup. I also want to try this UHT milk or whatever it's called. It does not need to be refrigerated. I don't have any water source or refrigeration here in my office, so I'm gonna go fill up this machine with water, and we are going to see what we can do. Okay, the machine's heated up. Let's just yeah, barely functional. Let's say that. Let's be nice. But we made sure it's not overpressurized. And we're also going to try something new. Never had this illy espresso preparation. It's the only ground coffee they had at the store that I shook it and it sounds like it's ground fine enough for espresso. This is obviously not great. I would love to have brought my grinder and use that, but I didn't. So let's make a shot. Okay, people on the internet talk about minimum viable espresso setup. That's what this is. We've got this machine, which was, I want to say 25, 30, 35 bucks on Facebook Marketplace. We got a few cheap Temu level accessories. And taken out the drip tray so that the scale actually fit. And let's see what we get. Crema would be possibly too much to hope for here. Okay, so that was very fast. I'm turning on the steam function here. And there's no, what do they call, some type of three-way solenoid or something. So in other words, it just keeps flowing, as you can see here. And I'm gonna turn off the video so I can put the drip tray back in. Okay, remember how I said minimum viable? I've had a bit of a disaster here. I should have remembered to remove the portafilter before I turned the steam function on. It's made it a huge mess because there's a faulty seal in there. And watch what happens when we turn on the steam. Actually, I need to do this because it's really... Okay, well, all right, yeah, that knob is almost too hot to touch. Let's try steaming our UHT milk. Okay, absolute insane mess we've made here, but we did foam some milk, so now, and we have some crema. So I'm going to try to do this one-handed. Normally I would Yeah, I mean, latte art would be a bit impossible, but we're gonna have a latte. It's funny, there's something about this crema that looks exactly like what I used to get out of a much nicer Gaggia machine. All right, bottoms up. So now the big question, is this drinkable? Absolutely. See, I know what my choices are. My choices are one of those bun brewer things downstairs, or this in the comfort of my office. It takes too much time, it makes a huge mess, but this tastes way better. And that's with the illy pre-ground coffee, which seems to work just fine, tastes just fine. Tastes like a classic Italian espresso. The UHT milk also worked really well. So if I can remember the peculiarities of this machine, how it basically acts like a huge tea kettle and doesn't seal very well, we will be able to make some coffee. Thanks for tuning in, guys.